I'm here to poke holes on a very strong figure in the Bible. It is written in the Bible so that we can learn with it. And I looked at it and I thought, wow, how many of us make the same mistake? And this person I want to poke one tiny little hole on is Abraham, the father of faith. In one time, he never really showed the faith that we really know him for. There's this one time that God told him that he will give him numerous descendants that will be as many as the stars in the sky. In fact, God told him to get out of the house or the tent to go look at the sky and see, because God had to make him visualize what he's telling him. And he said, Lord, how can I know this will happen? How can you say that this land you're saying, you will give it to me? He said, do this for me. He gave him instructions. He sacrificed this and did all that. And then at night, there's a vision. The Bible says there's a deep horror that came all over him. And the voice of God told him that he will give him descendants. But at some point, they will go to an exile country and they will be made slave for 400 years. But then God will get them out of that place and he will give them victory, and the country that has held them hostage, he will punish them. Hapo sipo penye niko hapa. The chapter ends without Abraham trying to appeal that part about his descendants being slaves. You can remember when he went to rescue his nephew Lot from Sodom and Gomorrah. He really negotiated with God. He said, Lord, if only I find 5, if you find 5, what of 10? What of... He negotiated with God. But on this one, you go be slaves for 400 years. And you ask why? It's because if right now I tell you, for example, you have never had 100 million in your hands, you have never even seen it, and then I tell you, I will give you 100 million. And then after 30 days, I'll take it away from you. You'll be like, okay, sawa. You won't negotiate like, take it after 1 year. You won't tell me that. Why? Because it's so far from reality. You even need 1,000 and you don't have it. So you can't negotiate for something you can't even picture. Something that is not even in your mind. So where are you getting, Helen? What do you want us to do then? I want you to do like this man who went to see Jesus, and he was the captain of an army, and his servant was sick. And Jesus said, okay, ngoja nimalizane nao nikuje. No, you don't even have to come. You know, me, I'm a captain. And whenever I tell people to go, they go. My people, when I command them to do something, they do. So do the same. Fanya hivyo. Even Jesus was so shocked, was like, I have never seen faith like this. That is the kind of faith that we want. That is the kind of faith that we should have. Always believing that we have, even when we have not seen. So when I tell you of 100 million, please start making plans. Start saying, yes, 100 million. 100 million. What can it do for me? Start fanying that hesabu. Whether I'll give it to you or not, do the hesabu. Because guess what Jesus told this captain? He said, as you have believed, let it be so. And definitely the servant was healed wherever he was. If Jesus came today and said to you, let it be as you are believing about yourself, what will we see? The Bible says that the desires of the righteous shall never be cut off. All right? God bless you.